What's up, you guys? Okay, so I have a protein bar. I want to give you some advice on another protein bar. You guys know this brand, Muscle Farm. And then I've got an alternative, and I've got a reason why I don't eat protein bars. Just a little review. This is my favorite one. This is the mint one. I love mint. I don't know why they don't have more mint desserts, right? I don't know. I should invent. There's all kinds of mint stuff that doesn't exist. Like, it's just delicious. Chocolate mint, gotta love it. Ice cream. Anyhow, so the Cliff Bar versus, I've been trying these out. The flavor is chocolate peanut butter. That's just the one they had at the store. So I will say, in comparison, that this one's my favorite. And this one is okay, but let me read the ingredients for you. I'm sorry, I won't read the ingredients. I'll give you an overview. So for the Muscle Farm bar, the, what is it? A crunch? What is it? Combat Crunch. I kind of like that. That's cool. There we go. So anyhow, the main ingredients, the only thing I look at, protein blend, of course, whey protein isolate. I like that. So whey protein isolate, if that's the first one, I'm okay with that. Milk protein isolate, not a big fan. Anything that says milk protein, not a fan at all. And then from then on, I don't need to know all the names. I don't care about ingredients you can't read. I mean, it's proprietary. It's how their process of creating the food means nothing to me. I want to know what kind of effects it's going to have on the body, regardless of what's in it. But the first ingredient of protein, quality protein. I don't know the source they get that protein from, because I think every whey protein isolate is not the same. But 210 calories for the whole bar. 210 calories. I don't really look at anything else. Protein, I guess 20 grams. But I don't really, to be honest, I don't look at the protein, because somebody will say like 50 or 100 grams of protein. The source matters, source of protein. And to be honest, it's just another version of protein that you need to get throughout your day. So just the more the better. So I think the calories is the main thing. As long as it's protein, the more the better, because I don't think you need to count protein. It just, I think we're all deficient, and the more protein you can get, the better. And you would have to try really hard or be meal prepping like crazy just to get too much. So I don't think you should overthink that part of it. Don't worry about the amount of grams you need a day. I would say get as much protein as possible, as long as it's whole foods or a good meal replacement maybe. This is borderline not a meal replacement. This is 210 calories. See if I can, you guys want to pause it. That's not going to focus. 210 calories. So let's compare that. Let's put that to the side. And now we're on the protein bar here. This one is 270 calories, which is slightly higher. Not significantly in my mind, excuse me. And the protein is 20 grams on both. 20 grams on both. That's a good number, 20. That's a great number. Low on the glycemic, means it's not going to shoot your insulin up, which is neither here nor there. Sometimes you want it to shoot up. First ingredient is soy protein isolate. Not a fan. But this is my preferred bar over this one. Taste-wise mainly. This bar is very tough, very hard, very difficult. When I eat a protein bar, I want it to think like I'm eating a brownie. Delicious brownie. So being that it's super hard, any kind of baked good or bar or anything that's not freaking steak or whatever, if it's a baked good, I want it soft and creamy and pull it apart, and it's kind of hard to find that protein-wise. This one's a little less hard. And I'm a fan of Cliff, but the particular reason I get this because of flavor. I'm a fan of Muscle Farm as a company so far, but you know, I prefer the Cliff Bar, to be honest. So see, I'm not the type to overthink things. So regardless of whether you like this one, which has less reputable protein source, or this one which got the illustrious whey protein isolate, which is some people are a big fan. One thing I'll do in substitute is a fiber one. These are delicious. These you can pull apart. And I like the oats and chocolate. So I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna move fast for you guys. This one's 35%. Always look for that 35% fiber. I think we're all deficient in that. This has nearly half the calories. It's got 140 calories, which is like a snack. Essentially a snack. Now it's no longer a meal replacement. So this could be one of your small of many meals. Otherwise, if you're doing 3 or 4 meals a day, it's not one of many. This is just a snack. So 140 calories, a decent amount of fiber, which you're already deficient on, so you're making improvements there. Let me see if we can compare it on the protein level. Protein, 2 grams, yeah, so it's nothing. So, but in terms of protein, like I said, it's more about the daily volume that matters to me. and I need to get mine up. I think we're all deficient, but I know we're deficient in fiber, and that could help a lot. So it's not to compare protein bars to this fiber bar, but in terms of a snack, like mid-morning after my initial break, you know, when I'm halfway through my shift, mid-morning at like 7 a.m., the fiber bar is something I would opt for. Now, on top of that, we'll get into another topic a lot later. I prefer BCAAs over just about any type of protein because they taste delicious. You can take them at any time. You can take as much as you want for the most part. I'm not seeing very many calories, if anything, on here. I'm not seeing any calories at all. It's odd. So let's call it 0 calories. So you're not going to get, you can't take too much of it. You're not going to die from that. If anything, you'd just be pissing out the rest. But the more the better, to be honest. And if budget's not a problem, I would just crank through 2 or 3 of these a month. So you can just kind of take one during the workout, just whichever brand. I prefer BCAAs from Cellucor, the watermelon flavor, delicious. But that's enough for that rant there. I just want to get that video out real quick. These are 2 bars that have been sitting on my counter for a little while, and I'm about to eat one or the other, this one. And I thought maybe I'd offer you some value. My ideas. Protein bars, just a cool little ad if you're hiking or camping or kind of like an on-the-go type of day, then take a protein bar. If you want a little snack regularly, I'm a fan of Fiber One because it tastes delicious, less calories, not really protein, but the fiber is very beneficial. It's something we're probably all deficient on. So there's improvements in that area. But at the end of the day, when it comes to protein, even on top of protein powder sometimes, I prefer BCAAs. Very fewer calories. You can take them more often, and they taste delicious. You don't have to prepare them. You just put them in water, shake it up. It tastes like fruit juice, which I like. Anyway, thought maybe that could offer some value. If anything, I just kind of want to record this so I can look back and see my own point of view in a year from now. So, peace, guys.